Hey everyone, I'm Henda over here at Cosgear, and in this video I'm going to show you our latest Cosgear app feature, the Cosplay Planner. We got lots of input and feedback from cosplayers directly when we were developing this planner, and based on the super positive response so far, I think we've really made something awesome that'll be super helpful planning all your cosplays. You can access the app by going to app.cosgear.co and typing in your email, which will send a link for you to log in. So first, let's log into the Cosgear app. If you can't find the link, make sure to check your spam folder. It also will resend the link as a reply to any time it sent you the link before, so check out for that too. Once you're in the app, check out the bottom where the notepad icon is, click on that and it'll take you to the planner overview page. You'll notice these little pink windows throughout the Cosgear app to help you get around. Once you feel like you have the hang of it, you can close it and they won't come up again. So let's add a new cosplay to see how this works. I'm going to type in the name and select a photo, then add that, and click on it to jump into the planning project. Before we get planning, I want to go ahead and point out that navigation sidebar to the left. These icons take you to different parts of the planning process and more or less follow the way most cosplayers plan out their builds. First is the project info tab, which is the little pencil. Then you have reference and inspiration images, shown by this little Polaroid picture. Then this hot glue gun icon is the costume build tab for planning out all of your shopping and making tasks. There's a progress photos section, shown by this little camera, and an event section, shown by this little calendar. Your project thumbnail shows up at the top of the sidebar so that there's an easy way to tell which cosplay you're on. This back arrow will take you back to the planner overview page where you can see all your cosplay plans. And this home icon will take you back to the main Cosgear app, exiting the Cosplay Planner. We'll go through all of these sections together, but just in case you end up in the wrong tab, that's how you get back. Okay, now we can dive into planning. In this example, I'm going to show you how I planned and completed my Sally cosplay. You can also download this template if you'd like to follow along yourself. The name should already be filled out from before, but you can change it if needed. Origin is for listing the fandom or theme that your character originates from. Status is to mark this plan as future, in progress, or completed. Here you'll find lots of different types of cosplays, such as a full build, a commission, a casual cosplay, an FX heavy one, and lots of other options. It can be hard to know exactly what a cosplay will cost, but having a budget goal in mind is always helpful. Don't forget to indicate the currency. Set your deadline, and the app will help make sure that you get your tasks done accordingly. The progress bar can be manually set in 10% increments. Notes is a good place to jot down build plans, credit fan artists, list extra resources, or write down any other reminders that you think you might need for this project. Don't forget to click save, and you can also go back and delete a project if needed. Now click on the Polaroid icon to get to the reference images section. Here you can add reference and inspiration photos. You can even add a caption to keep track of sources, artists, and databases. Click on the image to display it in full size ratio, edit the caption, or delete the image. You can always come back to this section and add more things as needed. Since the app syncs between mobile and desktop, it's really useful to have all of your reference images in one place. Now let's hop over to the costume build tab, which is that hot glue gun icon. First, you'll need to add a section, which will then have several nested tasks. When you click Add New Section, a window will pop up so you can type in the name and add any notes. There are lots of ways to break down your costume into sections, such as by body part, by material, chronologically, or lots of other options. Check out our example templates to see a few different ways you could break down your costume. Clicking Save will save this section and take you back to the costume build page. If you made a mistake, you can always click on the pencil icon and edit it, or delete it if needed. Now you can click Add Task and add any relevant tasks to this section. These are all the more detailed steps to creating your cosplay. You can mark the tasks as Buy, Make, or Learn, which will add an icon to the build overview page, just for easy reading. In the Notes section, you may want to indicate the quantity, textures, dry times, or other important info. The window will automatically close after saving, and you can just click it again if you need to edit anything. Keep adding tasks until you feel like you've covered all of your bases. Add more sections and tasks until you feel like you've covered everything that has to be done for your cosplay. You can click the toggle to the left of a section to collapse or expand all nested tasks. Additionally, if you added a task to the wrong section, you can actually go to this drop-down menu, select the correct section, and the task will move over there. You can also cancel an entry by clicking the X or clicking anywhere outside of the Add Task window. Don't forget to mark the checkbox once you've completed a task. Remember that everyone plans their cosplay differently, there's no right way to do it, so make this work for you. And we encourage you to drop us a message if you think there's anything that can be improved or added. We're planning on implementing different views to sort your tasks, but we can honestly never have too many suggestions, so please join our Discord or email us if you have any ideas. The next tab is for progress photos. This works the same as the reference images section, but without the captions. Don't forget to save progress photos as you go. It can be really easy to fall into a con crunch and not take any images of the process, but you spend so much time building a cosplay, you might as well save some memories. And this may be especially helpful if you plan on sharing the process on social, stories, Patreon, or other platforms. Later on, we plan to implement some milestone achievements and cool summaries, and again, open to suggestions if you have some. The last tab is Events, which is that calendar icon. This is to keep track of your plans to wear your cosplay. Click Add Event to get started, typing in the name of your event. You can also keep track of the status of this event and indicate the date and time. I found this especially useful for keeping track of con hours and opening times. This dropdown has several types of events, such as photo shoots, Ren Fair, party, conventions, things like that. Finally, add a cover photo for the location of the event to help remind you about weather, shoes, photo shoot locations, things like that. Saving this event will close the window and go back to the event's overview page. Click the one you just made to add some tasks and other details. You can also add more location photos to plan out shoots, meetups, and more. Under To Do, list any tasks you need to prepare for the event. Examples include packing, makeup tests, and repairing parts. There's even already a spot to list all of the things you need to pack. And you can add multiple events to keep track of all the places you're gonna wear your cosplay. And boom! That's everything you need to know to use the Cosplay Planner in the Cosgear app. Don't forget to check off tasks as you go, set reminders, and update your progress. Right now the app is web hosted, so it syncs across devices, but down the line we'll have a more traditional app that you get at the App Store. We're always looking to update and improve the planner and the Cosgear app in general. We're open to suggestions if you'd like to comment them below, email them to us, or join our Discord. Keep an eye on your emails for news and promotions about the Cosplay Planner. We actually just finished a giveaway where we asked cosplayers to plan out a costume and chose one lucky winner to get $500 to build it. So keep your eyes peeled, there's honestly some good stuff like that. And until next time, I'm Henda with Cosgear. Happy planning, and we can't wait to see what you bring to life.